Alright, this is going to be a guide for Artifact of the Pack on the easy mode speedruns for Ark on the island. I'm going to be starting from the Hunter, or like this river area, which is where you should be once you've just completed the Hunter in the run. Uh, so you can see on the map here. And I'll just like go to I'll just show you the path to the pack in case you don't know. But apart from that, I will show you the stats now and what you're going to need. So you're going to need these stats. This is just standard for uh, easy mode 1. You can maybe have 250 health and replace and have a bit lower move speed if you want, but I would recommend 300 move speed. You're going to ideally want to have ghillie, but hide will work. Ideally have a shield because it makes it slightly easier and lets you jump through things that you normally couldn't, or like jump through like groups of enemies that you normally would die from. And you can want to have at least one parachute, probably maybe a backup one though. I just have 10 because it's, that's how they craft it. Anyway, I just have 10 for make it easy for myself. Uh, so, once you finish the hunter and you set up your crafting station, which I'm not going to go over in this tutorial. Hang on. Hang on. A bit of trolling. So once you've made your crafting station, which I'll go over in a different tutorial, once you've done everything, you're going to take you would have an ichthy, so you would take your ichthy down the river, if you had one, and then you would just park it here, and then you'd get off your ichthy. And then from there you're going to go, so let's just say you got off your ichthy there, you're not going to run through here. So you're going to head this way. Okay, that's not, let me do that, I messed up the jump. You're going to come through here, jump over that, jump over this, and now you're in the cave. So, I'll go to GTM mode for this, and I'll gamma up so you see a bit better. So you're gonna go right, and then you're gonna run through this. So you're gonna, it's kind of hard, how do I explain this? So you're gonna just come out of the cave. There's two ways you can go. You just go straight through, then turn right, and then you can either go down this mushroom area or you go this way. There's only, both ways just take you this, providing you know the basics of the cave, just go through this way, and then run through here. And you're usually going to stop for a bit of stam here, and this is where the enemies are going to start being. So, just kind of play it what with the spawns you get. You can jump a little bit here, like jump over stuff like this. Hold your shield at all times when you can. Don't sprint through this, because you can't hold your shield then. And then you just turn right here. So that's that. So basically just jump and hold your shield. And then just run through here. Now, now what you want to do is you want to line yourself up onto these rocks. This particular rock here. So you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna stand on this rock, and then you're gonna line yourself. I'll go into GCM mode, so, and then you're going to run to this, like align yourself like this, and then you're gonna jump off this rock. Right. So I'll show you. I might mess it up the first time, but I shouldn't. Then you're gonna parachute, like so. I know you're up here. I'll show you that again in a minute, but then you just run down here and you're going to collect the artifact. Run back up. Line yourself up like this, and then just sprint off. And then run up here. I wouldn't sprint up there just in case you fall. But I'll go over it again. So you're going to line yourself up on these rocks. You're going to jump. I'm about here when you get to the tip, so like here. And then when you do it, you want to aim. So you're going to see this little sort of black spot, I guess, or like the darker patch. You want to aim for this, because then if you hit that, you'll slide up like I showed you just before. Now, if you don't hit that, if you slightly miss it, that's fine. So you can also do this. So if you aim for this black spot here, you're gonna get stuck here on this little ledge. So what you're gonna do is jump without jump and then basically just jump like this to the left and then do it. But ideally you do get that slide up the hill and you don't have to do the jump because the jump can be a bit tricky at times. Sometimes it takes a few jumps. But yeah, you're gonna just grab the artifact like so. And then do this, and then you're gonna get out. Don't get stuck. I used to just walk up these stairs and then sprint again. Now this, on the way back, there's gonna be a few parts where you might get stuck behind dinos. The best way to do it is just to hold your shield and try and jump over them and maybe punch them a bit. If you can get stuck here permanently. So yeah, I would recommend. This is why you kind of want Ghillie, because otherwise the bats they'll aggro to you a bit more. I'll show you an example of getting stuck, like um, like like this, or you can get like if, and you kind of have to like punch your way out. Like imagine I get stuck behind this, I have to kind of punch it out of the way, but you can just lose the run here, but if you have Ghillie, it's a lot less likely because they're not gonna aggro to you. And then you're just gonna run up here. I usually just run through the mushroom area. You can run to the right, but then you just run through here, and you're done. And when you leave the cave, jump like now, and you'll move during the loading time. See how I move during the loading time? Otherwise, you're just gonna like if you don't do that, this is what happens. You just kind of you stop moving. So you can you can do this out of every cave almost. Just jump out of the cave as you're doing it, and you'll move during loading time and save a little bit of like a second or two, and then you're just gonna run back like so. Um, yeah, nothing complicated. Don't do this jump; it's a bit of a waste of time. Or you can actually, but yeah. Um, that's everything I think. So remember, just the main thing is the parachute jump onto the rock. Make sure you try and hit the slide to the right of that little black spot. If you hit the black spot, you can just jump. That's like the main part of the trick. That's why I wanted to make this tutorial. Um, it's nothing too fancy. It's just make sure you get the parachute jump and try not to get stuck on the way back up. Yeah, that's it. Ask me any questions if you want in the comment section, or on Discord or whatever, about any of the tricks for the maps I know how to do, which is Island, Center, Scorched Earth, and Aberration. Well, the Scorched Earth and Island are my kind of a bit more specialist stuff, I guess. Anyway, alright, see ya.